Hi everyone. Thanks for coming back to Wealthy Coin. Pay close attention to this important Shiba Inu sign. Big losses are coming in, SHIB news. One of the most well-known joke coins in the world of cryptocurrencies is Shiba Inu. The choice to burn SHIB was added earlier this year. Shiba Inu burn tracker Kucoin says the Shiba Inu burn rate has been going up. Their burn rate went up by more than 1,900% in the past 24 hours. This time it's 268,160,328. SHIB has been sent to wallets that can't be spent and will stay there forever. We will talk about how to pay attention to this important Shiba Inu indicator in this movie. Big losses are coming in as SHIB news. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to see our newest videos about expert analysis and Shiba Inu price estimates. Let's start the video right away. When it comes to Shiba Inus, prices have been moving back and forth between bulls and bears, but not by much. It wasn't until the weekend that things finally started to go in the right direction. Taking these factors into account along with the fact that the stock market has been very volatile this week points to a problem. That problem is that sharp price action has stopped, there isn't much buying going on, and traders will soon be able to see what's really going on. As for bears, they want to make a breakout and start a rally away from the trend line. Still, it's odd to see such a mild change in prices when markets around the world were actually on fire for almost 4 trading days in a row. SHIB price needs to catch up with reality because many asset classes have moved quickly, but SHIB price doesn't seem to mind the big moves that made markets stop rolling over. One reason could be that $0.00001011 is still holding the price steady. But don't count on that to hold up against a long list of tail risks that will soon start to affect how much SHIBs cost. The price will drop quickly to $0.00000712 after that, and the $0.00001000 barrier will no longer exist. What happens next? The 55-day simple moving average, which is set at $0.00001245, is the first price cap, even if the price can move away from the red declining trend line. In the event that that doesn't stop the rise, the 200-day SMA will at $0.00001500, just like it did in the summer. About 1,743,878,414 Shiba were set on fire in September. SHIB used the SHIB burn gate 382 times and 410,381,804,462,435 times. SHIB have been burned from its original stock, as shown on the burn website. 27 hours have passed. And $267 million worth of SHIB has been burned. There have also been 9 burn transactions to dead wallets. People in Australia could buy Shiba Eternity for the first time on September 17th. On September 17th and 18th, the Shiba Inu went up by almost 7%. But new information about when the game will be released may make people more excited. The price of the shares hasn't changed much either. Right now, the price of Shiba Inu was $0.000011 and $280,760,792 worth of it was traded in 24 hours. According to CoinMarketCap, SHIB has a market value of $6 billion. The long-awaited Shiba Inu game will be available all over the world in a week, according to the official statement. From October 6, 2022, people all over the world will be able to buy the Shiba Eternity Shiba Inu collectible card game. Shigetoshi Kazama, the lead developer of the ecosystems, said that he would share the game's story and goals on October 1, 2022. The SHIB team said in a Twitter Space event on September 23 that the download day for Shiba Eternity would be October 1. Even though the release day has changed, the community still wants to get Shiba Eternity to the top of the App Store's list of all apps, which would give the card game a lot of attention. People who play the Shiba Inu card game can switch between great card battles and getting better at building decks. At the moment, the game's creators are holding a contest for trailers. They need to make a 30-second movie preview of the app. The organizers of the event say that the winner will get SHIB tokens worth $5,000. Meanwhile, new information from the crypto tracking company Whale Stats shows that Ethereum whales are still buying more SHIB tokens because it's still their favorite way to buy SHIB transaction volume. On September 28, the value of tokens went up to about $23.50 million. If the release days for Shiba Eternity patients have been helped, and the price of SHIBs could go up even more. Lucy Savinkova, aka Gossip Shib, Shiba Inu, shared a series of tweets on Twitter from lead developer Satoshi Kusama. In them, he talked about how the game's income will be spent and what the Shibarium will do. The anonymous developer said that some of the income would be put into the community to help it in the long run. He also said that some of it would be given to non-profits working for good causes, and nothing in return was expected. Even though the developer doesn't say what portion of the game's profits will go to these projects, he does say that at least 45% of those profits, along with the 5% that the Crypto Basic said would be set aside for burns, will go to them. The community knows what will be done with half of the money that is raised. But Kusama says that the trade secret way the other 50% of the money will be used to make sure that the game does well against the others. Notably, the community will use Dojo to vote for startups that they want the network to invest in. This means that Bone will be used to vote. Kusama also says that people who own Shibushi will be able to rent them out to players of the blockchain version of the game in order to make rewards. Shibushi holders who can't rent out their holdings will still get prizes to make them feel better. Kusama says that all of this will work on Shibarium. It's important to note that Kusama has finally shared the story behind the card game. It is known for having stories about fights between planets and species that change over time. The developer also said that the game is open-ended, which was emphasized by Gossip Ship in a different tweet. Because of this, writers can always add new features as the game changes. This is important to note. The Shiba Inu card collection game has only been released in 3 countries, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Australia. For now, though, it has a score of 4.9 out of 5, which was recorded by Crypto Basic at the end of last month. The game will now come out on October 6th, which is 3 days from now. Kusama keeps asking people to download the game and play it all at once on the day it comes out. The new update to the Shiba Inu environment is meant to make it easier to grow and lower gas costs for everyone, especially gamers. Good news for everyone in the community. This should help the site become even more well-known. It's hard to say if this will be enough to make the coin go up in value. Investors and traders are scared because